Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to give you a quick update here on the aquaponics system. Let you know a few things that's going on. I know we've been talking, well, I've been talking about pH a lot, and it's kind of essential because without your pH being right, your plants are always going to give you trouble. I ran into a couple of problems so far with this system, pH being one. The second one was we got a lot of rain, which has been a good thing, but unfortunately where I live at in Florida, it's just, the water tables, I mean, we're basically sitting in water almost, and so I had a lot of rainwater collecting under the ground that pushed my sump tank up a little bit, kind of threw my pipes off. No leaks or nothing, but it just bothers me. Anyways, as far as the pH goes, I think my problem is just a lot of lime in my water. I mean, I know my water's hard. When I test it, it's 8.4, 8.5, and that's what I used to start the system. Not start it with, but when I did all the changeovers, I put it back in there, and that's what I've always used. Fish seem to like it, no problem. But the vegetables, not so much. And so, I've been buffering that water. I've been having to sit here and buffer it, but now notice if I just let it sit there and don't put it to the system, and it kind of creeps up over time. And I think that's because of so much lime. Some people probably out there know, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. If you have another suggestion, just let me know. But I'll show you why I say that. If you look at the tank, you'll see. I'm gonna show you what's going on around that. Show you what I did to get rid of the blue heron that was eating all my fish. He got a good belly full. I got a little bit of coverage of him as well. I'll go ahead and let you guys show you that and just give you an update on all the plants, let you know what's going on with that. So anyways, just hold on a second. I'll show you the plants. We'll get into that. Oh, the growth is not bad. I see a lot of yellowing in it, but that's because my pH is off the chart. This broccoli here, I didn't get to it in time. I'm just going to actually let it flower out and see if I can get some seed on it. This one here, I mean, that's a big head. I got a big hand. I could palm a basketball. So that gives you a little bit of scale on what that looks like. But if you notice the plant that's in the bucket, how good that head's looking. And this, I mean, it's not quite as big, but the plant, look how green it is. And what I've been doing with that bucket just had, good dirt and some rat manure in it, and I've been actually watering it with the water from the system, and that's right there in that bucket, kind of turning green. Anyways, these peas are really kicking into gear here, so they can grow really well with actually a high pH system. Another good head of broccoli here. Fixing to pick those. The Brussels sprouts, man, they're trying to get going, but just way too high a pH. So I had to trim off some of these limbs. I've read that in order to get the Brussels sprouts to do the little thing, you have to trim off these lower branches, so I'm fixing to get ready to do that. The kale plant, man, it's growing big, excellent leaves. The thing is huge, but once again, you see the yellowing. pH sitting about 7.8 right now. I think it's going to be a slow process to get it to where it needs to be, especially since I had that going before in my older system, just having it for so long, but then I switched all the beds up, and here's what we got. Another nice little head of broccoli there. I'm hoping to add, I'm not sure what I want to add. I think I'm going to do some grow beds, but I want to do some kind of sort of NFT system. Let me show you why I think it's the calcium or the lime in the tank that's giving me some issue. Okay, stepping back at my tank a little bit, you can kind of see the little bird proofing I've done. Relatively really cheap, just some netting from Lowe's there and some PVC pipe. Probably cost me about $15 to make this. Should have made it a long time ago. I could have saved some fish's life, but live and learn. Anyways, let me show you what I'm talking about, my lime problem. You see that right there? I mean, I don't even have to get in on it, but you guys can see it. Sorry about the water noise. But yeah, you see how it's scaling up on the tank? And I'm pretty sure that's lime from, and if it's not, maybe it's something else, but I'm almost sure that's what it is from my water. My water's terrible here. And Florida, we live in a limestone state, so there you go. There you can see some fish. I'll try to zoom in on a little bit. They got these little pipes I've put in there. They love it. They're not having a problem with the water. They're kind of living in there pretty good. Those are speckled perch in there, by the way. And if you notice, you see a ton of algae. I'm just prepping this tank with some tilapia, so I hope it continues to algae up a little bit. And so that way I can go ahead and put the tilapia in here. They'll have a little bit of a food source for a little bit anyways. So yeah, there's the update, guys. You guys, I think what I'm going to have to do is just get some big barrels and collect a lot of rain. I've been looking at these things called rain saucers. Hopefully fill it up or kind of make my own. Probably what I'll do is make something similar to it, and start adding on to the system. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the feedback about the pH issues and people trying to, you know, work with me and get it together here. I thank you guys, and hopefully we'll get it all dialed in, and I'll get to keep getting some good plant updates, and let me know what you think.
He can't get nothing. It must be sad, sitting there looking at the buffet table and yet not able to get nothing off of it. But he does love his home there. I think I'm gonna name this bird. Won't you guys give me a helping out? Help me name this bird here, because I have a feeling he's going to be a mainstay around here as long as I have fish going on. So any of my followers or subscribers out there, do me a favor. Go ahead and give me your name suggestions. My dogs hear me out here. They're starting to whine. They're in their pen right now, so they really can't go chase him away. So yeah, there it is. The bird-proof netting on top of the tank is working beautifully. I'll get you guys a close-up off there when I get him off there. Just hold on. I think he spotted me. I'm above the fence now. Just holding it. He hears me. He probably even sees the camera in my hand over the fence, but he knows that I can't get to him. Such a pretty bird. He's a young one too. I can tell. My dogs know I'm out here now. Yeah, he hasn't busted a hole in it. Boy, he's been standing on it though. I'm gonna have to do a better job. I can see some weaknesses in it from here. I just used zip ties. I'm gonna have to put a bunch more in it because I can see where he was actually standing on the net and made a big dent impression. I better get over there and make sure that bird ain't ate none of my fish. Alright guys, hold on.